You're right, guys. Welcome to this week's version of the podcast from View for the Gantry. It's a pretty depressing pod this week, I think, because we've both decided to lose. One significantly worse than the other, but we'll go for Arsenal
we
first.
didn't decide to.
Yeah, I was going to say, we'll start off at Villa Park on Saturday night. What a game, by the way. I have to say, from a neutral, neutral in the sense, I think everyone that wasn't, it doesn't support Arsenal was a Villa fan on Saturday night. Go on, Gav.
Can we all start at Villa Park and go somewhere fucking else? Go around the parks, fucking do that first. We stumbled out of the blocks to begin with. That's probably the best way to fucking put it. Defence was always a bit, and then as soon as John McGinn turned, who did he turn? Ben White. It was like the kick up the arse that we needed, but I don't understand why Ben White's there. If I'm being honest.
Start off with, did you agree with the lineup?
The only one I possibly wouldn't have had there was Ben White.
Oh, right, okay.
I would have happily had Kivor there. I know Tommy Asu's picked up a little injury. Well, he had a little knock against Luton, so it was just a little precaution. How was it against Luton? He had a little knock one of the previous games.
Yeah.
And they're just kind of precautionary. But I would rather have had him there than Ben White.
It was very attacking against a team that likes to break quickly. And I didn't understand it in a sense that I felt like you didn't play into their hands, but it was kind of like, oh, we're going to play this way because we play this way.
Nah. I can see how it looks like that, but what I was looking at was more Villa's defence hasn't been phenomenal throughout the season. Their attack's been their most thing talked about the club. They score goals. They can concede 2, but if they score 4, no one's going to mark the conceded 2. I thought we just kind of was trying to overwhelm their defence. In my opinion, just have a bit of, if you want to play over the top, play over the top. If you want to pass it in between the lines, do that. If you want to just take a shot, take a shot.
Wouldn't you? Overplaying it too slow and overplaying.
It's a fucking story of the season so far.
And I don't know whether you caught it, but 2-3 matchups that I want to kind of drag on. Saka was missing, I thought, for the first half.
No, he's not the only one.
Yeah, well, I was gonna. This one. So, Gabriel Jesus, I thought, had an all right game in the sense where he picked the ball up a lot and tried to recycle it. But even he was struggling a bit. But they pressed Declan Rice, didn't they?
I think this was one of the only games I've not actually been thrilled with Declan Rice's performance. I don't want to come out and say he was the whole reason why we didn't win and stuff, but he did have an off game, to be fair, and he's entitled to. It's just poor timing against Villa.
They pressed him so quickly as soon as he got the ball. So many times he turned back round and passed it off to Saliba and Gabriel, and then you restarted, and that was kind of the theme. I thought the first half.
Backward sideways push.
Frankie de Jong stuff.
Oh, fucking lovely. I loved every minute of it. Thank fuck I was pushed, by the way. Thank fuck.
The John McGinn goal. That is a carbon copy of what Raya saved in the North London derby.
A lovely turn, though.
I don't know what Raya's doing, though. I think Raya's actually moved his hand out of the way.
It's like his feet haven't quite... I don't know how to describe it. He's kind of jumped, but his body's not done what his jumping motion was doing. It was all a bit disjointed. It was like half of his body was gone one way and the other way was just going the complete opposite.
You really struggle to deal with dragbacks from Zinchenko's side. I don't know why.
It's because it's Zinchenko. He can go forward. He just can't fucking defend. I've told you this before.
But John McGinn's turned your right back, but your right back's on the penalty spot.
That's what I mean. Our defence was disjointed.
Declan Rice, Gabriel, and Zinchenko. You had 4 Arsenal players within about 2 yards.
And nobody done anything.
No.
Well, Ben White kind of looked like he was half decided between he was going to close him down or try and get in the way.
So Ben White's trying to decide what fucking haircut he's having next. I'm sort of sick of him this season. He hasn't done anything to get a starting lineup.
Has it been coming?
What? He's been dropped?
No,
he's been dropped.
No, not Ben White, just overall.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, everyone goes when we win in the 90th minute and it's either one goal advantage and stuff. Oh, that's the stuff the champions are made of. That's what you need. But against a top four rival in Aston Villa, because they're this year,
Yeah,
you
definitely.
need to win those, and more importantly, rather than beating fucking Luton, who's just out the fucking bottom three.
Yeah, I sit with both. I don't know what Ben thinks. I sit with the both. I sit with the same opinion that like it's good to see you win ugly because I don't think you were capable of that last year, and that is quote unquote what champions do. But also as well, you never win well this year. It seems
Well,
like.
that's what I was gonna say. I agree with you. It's very much we can win ugly, but we can't win fucking pretty.
Yeah,
We've
Because when
talked
we are
about
doing
this
it
the other
pretty,
week, is that you
mm-hmm.
don't seem to be able to score an abundance of goals. You seem
Mm.
to snatch one, maybe two here and there, but you're not prolific. You don't go out and score 4, 5, 6 against teams.
Mate, Arteta
No,
must have been pulling his hair out. I think in the first was it before the first goal, Gavin, the first half where Saka's pumped it over at Martinelli, and then Martinelli's literally took a touch and looked back for Saka. And he's literally almost got his foot onto it. He's got past Lucadini. It was so obvious that was the way to go down on the right side. And
Odegaard
just
and Havertz had 2 sitters as well, and they both fucked them.
that Odegaard shot in the first half is an amazing save from Emi Martinez. He's
Yeah.
already knows where he's going to place it. He's gone down. He's already committed. I was going to
Yeah.
say to you, at what point does Saka need to cut in, right? And instead of always trying to whip it to the far left, drive it straight into the near side.
after the fucking second attempt, like I'll go back to Odegaard's. It is a great bit of goalkeeping for Emi Martinez. I appreciate Martinez at Arsenal and at Villa and Argentina. He's a brilliant goalkeeper. But it's not like Odegaard didn't see he was there.
Yeah.
He was already there in the position to save it. Why not just drive it back?
You know
Why
where
not
he's
just
going
go
as
to
well?
the opposite corner? Yeah.
You know where he's going as well with Odegaard? He's always going to side foot in. He's always with his left foot.
But if you noticed, in the second half, I think it was in the second half, he had almost a carbon copy of his goal against, it was either Luton or the game before, where it's cut back and he's just sliced it and it's went out. Go back to where it's come from. The keeper can't change his fucking body
Yeah, no.
to go one way. Just drive it into the bottom corner where it's come from. It is what it is. Odegaard went missing. He's maybe our captain. Saka was missing. Martinelli didn't really perform very well. Saliba and Gabriel, after the goal, seemed to do their job after it was too late.
Was it an off day or did they make you have an off day?
I think we weren't expecting Aston Villa to come out and actually play the way they did, and then
Really?
they kind of I think I would have thought they were a bit tentative to begin with, and then build their way into it. They've kind of just absolutely just run through us.
I don't know. Have you got any other points to bring up? I've got a massive thing about the last moment of the game.
We need to take our fucking chances. We need a striker who can actually score goals. I appreciate Jesus, who can work the lines and actually get the ball to where it needs to be. But he can't finish. Like, that was his problem at City.
Would you change the way you play to fit someone like that? So what I mean is, sorry,
what do you mean,
I'll
have you, or
clarify.
would we?
Yeah, no, I'll clarify what I mean. So in January, Ivan Toney's for sale. To get Ivan Toney, you can't. To make Ivan Toney work in that Arsenal team, you can't play how you're playing right now. I don't think he's capable of doing what Gabriel Jesus is doing. So, do you change the way you play then?
No,
To fit him in.
I would say no, because I don't know how to kind of explain it.
What I guess I'm saying is who do you get into that position that doesn't affect how you play? Because clearly Arteta wants to play that way.
I reckon if we have an out-and-out striker, an out-and-out number 9, he would just eat. The reason Jesus is working at the moment is because he's able to drop behind the behind midfield, pick up the ball and get it out. But our problem is, and you might understand this with Harry Kane for England, is he's too far deep. By the time he's actually trying to get into the box, the ball's already been gone and missed.
Yeah, well, you saw it. You saw it. I know definitely in the first half. The second half was a bit more spurious about it, but the first half, you saw it. Gabriel Jesus was going to left wing, right wing, going behind Havertz, going behind Odegaard, picking up the ball. He sprayed it back out, and then as soon as he sprayed it back out, you're looking in the centre, and there's no one there.
But that's what I mean. I think if we have an Ivan Toney, Watkins, or somebody like that who can just stand up front and just look pretty for 80 minutes, and the other times it can just slot a goal in, it doesn't matter who's behind. Like, it does matter who's behind them, but I don't think we would change the way we would play. It's
So do you
just
need
the
a
fact of
Haaland?
we would do
Or a
everything.
Haaland style player, sorry, not obviously Haaland.
We
But...
need somebody to just look fucking ugly for 80 minutes, but can actually score a goal. Is the fucking thing. I don't care if they want to just stand on the edge of the box for fucking 80 odd minutes. Go on, do it. If they can score and win us a game, go on.
Right, okay.
I want to touch on Havertz, so
Go on.
I think he was actually one of the better players yesterday.
I'd agree.
His work rate was actually pretty good, backtracking, picking up the ball. I think
I was
the
going to bring
goal-
up less of his running and say more of his positions that he was taking up, but I get your point.
well, it was actually he was coming back and winning the ball when you have Odegaard that was losing the ball and he was just kind of like, well, I fucking lost it now. Go and do something about it. Go fucking win the ball. Like,
Yeah.
you're not gonna be magical on the ball if you don't have the fucking ball. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's a weird one this year. Odegaard seems to be suffering, doesn't he, in that midfield at the moment?
It's because they're suffocating. Everybody we play, they're just suffocating us. And you know what? Fair play to them because they worked it out. They worked out. You can't give them time and space on the ball. So if they do, they're just going to move about us. And I think it's up to Odegaard and Albert and fucking everybody to actually figure out how to overcome that aspect of the game.
I also, sorry, just to touch on Arteta, I know obviously he wasn't on the sidelines, he was up in the gantry, fun enough. I don't understand the point in that. I don't know if anyone else has a thought on this. If you're banned from being on the touchline, you should be in the stadium.
Yeah, no.
Because you've been punished. So why are you being punished with a better view of the team?
But it's like, what would you rather? Moisey sitting in his van again and outside the
I
stadium
want
and
him at
have
the
the
club,
whole
mate,
thing.
but that ain't really my decision.
No, but you know what I mean? Not Moisey, sorry, Mourinho. Why did I think Moisey? I think because I was thinking about West Ham.
What I want
But remember
is...
Mourinho done that? He sat in a van outside the stadium and watched the game.
No, I want managers who have been punished or are being punished or reprimanded to not be in the stadium.
That makes
I don't
sense.
think you should be able to contact the team.
No.
I don't think it matters.
No, right, okay, so if it doesn't matter, why is he allowed to go down and speak to them at half time?
Yeah, but he wasn't allowed to do it during the game.
What?
No,
The
but-
geezer next to him's got a com link in with
He
Albert.
didn't. No, Albert, no. Arteta didn't have anything.
No, the boy next to him did.
Oh, that's not Arteta
It's
then.
the MM. No, that's what I'm saying. That's bullshit, though.
Oh,
Chinese whispers instead.
Yeah,
It's a
exactly.
fucking game.
Oh, I said this. Wait, 2 seconds. He said this. I said that. It's like,
Yeah.
what I'm saying is, if you're banned from being at the game or being on the touchline, just don't let him in the stadium.
His interview was like a huffy child.
I don't think it mattered. Don't think it mattered.
Yeah, but that's just Arteta now, isn't it? I prefer not to speak. We'll go on about this handball. It was the right decision.
Yeah. If you follow the letter of the law, yeah.
It can take 4 minutes. It can take 5 minutes.
It's one of
I've
those,
seen-
so he hasn't moved his hand towards the ball is my problem with it, but in the letter of the law, it's a handball.
Yeah.
Also, as
Like,
well,
it was messy though. Like proper messy.
Yeah.
yeah,
He's still
I've
got it
seen
in the
Arsenal
back of
fans
the
come out on TikTok and say it's because the referee's a Liverpool fan and it's a conspiracy.
Oh, are we doing that now?
I don't even know who the referee was.
Already.
I just don't understand the point in it. I thought it was a brilliant call by the ref. I don't know if it was just luck, but I thought it was
He
a
never
brilliant
saw
call
it.
by the... No, this is what I'm saying. I'd love to know I'd love to hear the audio. I hope this is one that they show because I'd love to think that he saw that and then VAR confirmed it.
No, but it was cause he blew on the pitch. It was his on-field decision.
Yeah.
It was a handball. I think it's a handball. Not saying it's not, but you're not telling me he saw that for where he was stood.
What I'm saying is, if he has seen that, get him on more games because that's class.
I want him to pick my fucking lottery fucking numbers next week if he can fucking see
but
that.
what I'm saying is, we moaned about poor officiating. He's called that from 30 yards away.
No, right, yes, but he can't see it.
That's your opinion.
No, he generally okay. It's fine.
No,
Right.
no, I'm not saying
It's,
he
it's a
can.
handball. I'm not arguing it's a handball, but there's no way he saw that.
No, that's what I'm saying. No,
He blew and had a 50-50 and went, ah, fuck it.
yeah, but what I'm saying is no, but it's better.
And it just
no,
happened to be right.
But we moan week upon week upon week that referees don't trust their convictions and don't call it.
But what if you got it wrong?
2 seconds. Don't call it because they know VAR will call it if they got wrong. This geezer's had the conviction to go, no, you know what? I think that's handball. Maybe he's think that. I don't know. Say yes, thought that. I think it's handball. And VAR's checked it and gone, you know what? It was.
Yeah. It's a handball. That is what it is. I don't think the referee fucking seen it, but...
I'm not saying he didn't see it, but you get what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying, but yeah.
We moan about indecisiveness.
It's funny.
so
It's funny
much.
now that he's. It's funny now that he's fucking found these balls to fucking make a decision after what? How many games are we in now? 18.
No,
19.
not 18.
What?
No, God, we're not in 18 games. No, we're in
We're not.
16.
Oh,
No.
for fucking God
Don't
forbid
wish that
those
away
two
yet.
off. Jesus' penalty claim.
I've seen about this. I didn't see it personally.
I didn't
Trust
see it.
judgment.
Here we go.
Go on.
It's not a penalty, but it is a penalty.
Explain.
So there's not enough contact to make him fucking fall over.
Right.
But in this season, I've seen penalties given for a lot less. Like Wolves and Newcastle. That's why I say it's not a penalty, in my opinion it's not. But if you go over the season so far, it should have been given. If all the others have been given, that should have been given too.
Right.
I haven't seen it, so
Basically, Jesus is he's kicked, and then the Aston Villa boy is just.
Yeah, I don't know if you can just see the green on my screen. I've just watched that, by the way. Ben, I'll let you go first, mate.
Oh, here we go.
I think it's all about the contact, mate. I think if there was more, then I'd maybe go with you, Gav. But no.
I'm saying it's not a penalty. If you go off the letter of the law, I don't think there's enough contact to make him go down. But if you're reviewing the referee's decisions in the penalty spot with contact like that, they have been given.
I think that goes back to us wanting consistency, innit?
No, well, they fucked that after the first game.
But I'm not disagreeing with that. But if we're wanting consistency and we're wanting there actually to be contact and less diving, then you go with a good thing that has not been given. Even though, unfortunately, it's against your team.
But it's not a penalty. It's not. I would say if it was fucking Southampton. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's not enough contact to make him go down the way he did.
Yeah.
But there is contact. It has been given in the past. So why wasn't it?
I will throw my usual thing out there. It's not a penalty. It's never a penalty. But if the ref gives that, the VAR isn't turning it over.
So you're on the same understanding as I am?
No, I'm complete. No. That's what I just said to you. It's never a penalty. Douglas Luiz doesn't know he's there. He's turned round, went to go hit the ball. He's hit Jesus' leg. You see straight away he's done that. It's not a pen. But if the ref gives that, VAR's not turning that over.
If anybody's watching this, right, go and watch Wolves and Newcastle. The penalty that was given,
shocking.
It's almost the same. Well, kind of. There's not enough contact to let him down. To get him to go down.
I agree.
But I think all Arsenal fans that are saying it's a fucking... they're out to get us, it's this and that. I think I
saw another one as well on AFTV stating that if you carry on how you're going points per game, you've won the league with 86 points. Because he's calculated that you need 85 points to win the league.
Oh, is that the bald guy? Is that Julian?
Yeah, even though I don't think he's realised that if it kept on going, Liverpool win the league with 88 points, I think.
Did we not only finish on 86 last year?
I don't think you got 90, no.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't win the league last year.
So it's the weekly ask Gav whether they're going to win the league. You're going to win the league this year? No. That's what this cunt. That's what that is.
2 seconds. You're saying that like we come off this pod and I'm like, oh yes, we're going to win it. I get my fucking tie hat on and the headphones on.
You Yeah,
I
Every
Ben,
single day.
don't. You lying bastards. I fucking do not.
he
I'm
comes on.
the same.
Oh, mate, we're
every
amazing.
time.
Honestly,
That's right. If you want the clickbait and stuff, you keep going ahead. But it's not
you do
fucking
it
true.
yourself.
Absolutely fucking
You
not.
won against Bournemouth, you're like, oh, Havertz make runs. Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
So I can't say when he played well.
No, he played well. He played well on Saturday yesterday. I'll give you that.
Yeah. He also played well against Bournemouth. If I am free, my opinion will be said. If we played well, we played well. If we didn't, we didn't.
Oh, I know that, Gav.
I have not said we're going to win the league. I may have put a bet on at the start of the league, but that's not the fucking saying we're going to win it.
So exactly. Did you not say we're going to win the league as well? Is that not your prediction as
No.
well? Oh, did you not? Was it City? Was it?
Yeah, thank you.
Not even encouraging your own team. Anything you want to touch on in the Luton game apart from that cringe from Declan Rice?
It was a good goal.
I just
I
mean
don't
him.
know why. I don't. Right, we won 4-3, fantastic. But we all need to remember it's against Luton. I understand going at their place, it's hard to fucking get a result there, I can get that. But the goals we conceded are just poor, in my opinion.
I don't think we've got you. I think in a fortnight. We have you on the. Is it Boxing Day 27th?
Yeah, Boxing Day.
I'm not feared of playing yous at the moment. Let's see what yous are like in 2 weeks. You might.
I'll be fucking feared after your result today. I mean, we can't really score goals, but neither could Fulham, and they fucking shifted 5 past yous.
Yeah, they scored a couple of goals in the last couple of weeks, but I'll take your point. I mean, Luton couldn't score goals and they scored 3 against you, so
Exactly.
and there'd be loose lips in that.
Clickbait this and come back to me after Boxing Day.
No, I'm just saying, I'm
like
not
an
feeling
absolute
you
fool.
No, last year during Christmas, I said to Ben, I was like, mate, it's going to be a cricket score because we're shit, and Arsenal are ripping teams apart. But no, you probably find out it'll be 4-0. Now I've said that, but what I mean is, it's just you aren't a team at the moment that.
Sorry to cut
Go
in.
on.
I can't wait until Julian Timber's back on that pitch.
Who did he replace?
Who's he replace? Ben White or Zinchenko. Fucking easy.
Well, what one? You can only replace
What one? Ben White.
Oh, really? Over Zinchenko as well?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, because then Tomiyasu can go to the left back.
All right. Okay.
Or
Okay.
likewise.
Okay.
I think Timber coming back into that squad will be different. I can't quite explain how it will be different. It's just a positive change, in my opinion. Timber's class, though. It's brilliant.
Might as well move on to the absolute motivational speech that Moyes put out today. I'll go back to just midweek. It was actually good to see us perform for 45 minutes in a single game. The first half
was it even that?
First half was shocking against Spurs. Second half, I thought we were right. Both the goals came from errors from their side due to pressure, which we aren't usually able to do high up the pitch. One thing I will tag on to this before I go on to Fulham, because I think it's massively important, is he didn't make any subs till 82 minutes in against Spurs. And then he decided to only make one change today, which I think has massively shown up. Not an excuse, by the way, not on the players. It's definitely just on the coach levied. You can't play 180 minutes 4 days apart and not expect some sort of fatigue to come in. Ben, do you want to start? I'll let you go if you want. I've got a whole page written up about this game.
I just think that, again, it's
depression.
I try and be positive with each fucking prediction I do, and then Moyes just goes, fuck view from the gantry, Ben can eat shit, and we're just going to get fucked. Like you said, he didn't make any changes against Spurs until 82 minutes in, and then plays a non-identical team against Fulham and expects a decent result, and we get fucked 5-0.
The only change was 4-0s, but 4-0s was an induced change. It wasn't actually a selection. I believe I'm just looking, but I believe Alvarez was injured, which is the only reason why he was switched. Fornals was also the only sub at Spurs as well.
But again, does this not prove that he needs fucking binned?
Well,
Fulham, who
But by the way,
haven't been great.
slag them all you want, mate, but they ripped us apart today.
Oh, they tore us apart, but they've not been great, and like I don't understand why he just won't make changes. He just seems to shit himself as soon as it comes out of that starting 11. I don't know what it is.
Three of the goals are so soft. When I saw the lineup, I thought, oh, good, we're going attacking. We're not. He pushed Paqueta in, played Fornals out on the left. It didn't work midweek, putting Kudus up front and Bowen on the right, but he done it anyway. Okay. Until we realised it wasn't working when we were 3-0 down and switched them back over, and then Bowen got a shot a minute after going up front. I bet you're loving this, Gav.
No, I've got a shiver down my spine.
They Alex Iwobi had Aaron Creswell on fucking toast.
And that's worrying.
I think that's the best I've seen Iwobi ever play. He absolutely ruined Creswell. I think 2 of the goals came from Creswell's side in the first half, and they dragged it.
Has Creswell been playing recently?
Nah, Emerson's been like the player of the season at the moment.
So why was he in the day?
I genuinely think I got told Emerson had a knock and that he wouldn't be able to play 90 minutes. That was in one of our thingies group chats before the game. The only changes was Fornals and Creswell, and for some reason I can just think that both of them are due to knocks.
So I've got a question for you then, Jay. Right? I asked Ben when it was just me and Ben the other week. Would you promote an under-21 player? Because your under-21s at the moment are high-flying. They're doing brilliantly.
You have an under-21 left-back who played last year in the full team, who just doesn't get a sniff now. And the 3 games that he played last year, I think his surname is Scarlett. He's class. He's attacking as anything. He's basically Emerson, but he can actually defend at times. Creswell's massively shown that he's not got legs because he was going up. He was trying to get up there, fair enough. But on the way back, Paqueta not helping on the overlap. It was just disaster.
So does that kind of does it highlight the Moisey either one isn't looking internally, or is it 2 he just doesn't want to promote his youngsters?
No, I think he's scared to change the starting 11.
Yeah, well, perfect example. I mean, so I'm just looking through this and seeing if there's any. It's just the overall leggy thing. I mean, we went second half. I was looking at it going, well, come on then, make a change. He makes a change. In fact, I think he made 2 straight from the first half, which is very unlike Moyes. But I think he took off Creswell and Fornals and put on Mavropanos and Emerson. So he went into a back 5 when he 3-0 down. Why?
He didn't even come out for the second half, really.
No.
He was just like, fuck it, go on then.
Do you know what the precedent was? I love him, right? I was watching a stream with Tony Gale. I don't even know who Tony Gale is, an ex-West Ham player. And he went, when they've made the subs, he went, is Moyes having a joke? Bring the back 5 in? You've just been done down the wings all game. So what you do is you go into a back 5. So you're asking them to go further forward to then get more exposed on the way back. It just didn't make any sense. I'm trying to think of any stand-up players. I don't think there was any stand-up players. Maybe Bowen. Bowen was all right. Paqueta's pissing me off at the moment. He's doing it. I love his tricky side, but when you're 4-0 down, can we perhaps get the ball down and start playing some football? Like, you've made 3. It's like at the 5 subs that he made, 3 of them were defenders. He took Kurt Zuma off. Don't know if that's a knock. Hope it's not.
I think he played well today, though.
For Rock Bonner. But the problem is, mate, this is what I'm saying. What are you meant to do when you have 2 games in 4 days? Zuma's injury plagued. He has been for the last 2 seasons. You have to wrap him in cotton wool. Why is he playing today?
It's the same thing we've been saying for how long now, that he needs binned.
But my thing is, mate, is you've got the most important Europa League game on Thursday against Freiburg.
You're not already through?
Sorry?
Are you not already through?
We're through in the top 2 positions, but if we beat Freiburg, we skip around in the Europa League, which is better for us.
Oh, yeah.
So we don't go back at the start of Feb, we go back at the middle of March. So it's a really big game. And I'm not being horrible to you, and it ain't a diggish thing. I would have took a pasting of Fulham with a second string team as long as they showed effort to beat Freiburg midweek.
It'll be interesting seeing how we go on that.
But then it goes. No, the problem with Moyes is as well. He hasn't said what he wants to concentrate on.
Nobody did. In the summer, he went, I've been here a couple of years. We've moulded. We've become solid. We're going to start playing football. What football are we playing?
No. So what I mean is, you'll have teams like I said before the Premier League started. Newcastle, they either needed to go full in on the Champions League and kind of just play in the Premier League, or you put all your eggs in the basket of the Premier League and just be happy you got to the Champions League. With Moyes, it's like he's like, we can get in the top, we can finish in the top 6, and we'll also win the Europa. It's like, I'm not being harsh on West Ham. I don't think if you get to the final of Europa, you'll finish in the top 8.
The problem is, Gav, is the players that get us there are playing 55 games a season because he never changes his team.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what, and I get your point, but my point is, how worse of it could it have got if you put Mbama from the start and Cornet from the start and Fornells and Mavropanos in there, bring a youngster in, put right back, put Philo Carey. All of these players, could it have been worse than 5-0? No. So
we need to start showing some sort of faith in our bench, because if not, we might as well just have a starting 11 and that's it.
Well, it just doesn't seem to matter though, does it?
And
Because well, no, he turned around on Thursday and went, oh, well, it's really important that like the people that aren't playing week in, week out show that they can play. You're going to be able to show in 90 seconds, are they?
Yeah.
Well,
like, Fornells must have impressed, because I think he came on in the 82nd minute against Spurs or something, and he was starting against Fulham. So, you know, big up. He had a good 8 minutes, or whatever it was.
Yeah.
I don't know, if ever there's a point where I want Moyes out, it's got to be now, but...
You know what he reminds me of? He just reminds me of an old man. There's like, back in my day, we would do this and we would do that, and he's just stuck in his way. He hasn't
you want
really
a week off?
adapted.
No, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
I done a 72-hour shift when I was 22. Yeah, of course you did.
Back in my day, we'd play on the Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, and back in the Monday again.
Right.
Oh,
Bowen looked so pissed off at the front. The only thing I will say as well, the camera kept on panning towards Moyes, and Moyes kept on doing this. Not actually saying anything. He must think that by doing that, the West Ham fans in the corner at 5-0 down are going, good job, David, mate.
It's like I get what you're saying. Like, he doesn't speak, but it's like it's mind control. He's just like, Bowen.
Yeah.
He's just a fucking idiot.
I don't know if every commentator, by the way, if you ever every West Ham game, you probably realise this now. Every West Ham game, the commentating always goes in one way. Oh, they've had a slow start today, or Moyes will get into them at half time. Second half, they start slow for 10 minutes, and then they start playing well. Oh, look, that's Moyes got into him. What's he done? Gone on the pitch and slapped fucking Paqueta on the arse? Oh, look, mate. Oh, they need to make changes. Oh, make some 80 minutes. Oh, wait, we've already conceded a goal. Honestly, go through that. That is every single time. And, oh, well, they didn't play well, but they got a point, and that's a sign of a good team. No, it ain't.
Do you think Bowen's going to have enough that he's going to want to leave in the summer?
He won't leave. He's already signed a contract for his retirement at West Ham. Thank God. I'm sketchy about...
Because you know what I mean? You have some players that are like, I love the club, but they're getting that pissed off. They're just like, look at Mike Owen. He was in love with Liverpool, and then United kind of came calling. I've seen the clip. He was in love with Liverpool, and then it was like Everton. He was getting so frustrated. He went, I want to go to Everton, but the Liverpool fans will hate me. So then he went to United instead, and he went, I still love Liverpool, but I want to play for these lot. Do you know still like that with Bowen? He's like, I love the club, but Moyes is just fucking drowning me.
I don't think he'll be there much longer.
I hope not. And
if he is there, as I've said for the last couple of weeks, I genuinely think he'll go up, and he'll go in a sporting director role.
Not doing any more harm.
It's just, I don't know. It's hard to watch.
Just keep him away for the transfers.
That Thomas. I can't remember his name. The German that we've got as a football director, he seems to be all right. But the problem is, it's like, sorry, you look at that team. Like, that's what I was going to say as well. You look at that team. You have a right winger playing up front. You have 5 centre mids in a 2 holders and 3. You meant to have a left and right mid. We don't. We just use 5 centre mids and then with a back 4, which Kufau and Emerson bomb. And when they're both having good games, it's brilliant. When they're not, the pace is lacking on the sides from the midfielders.
Yeah.
Really lacking. I don't know. Let's see where we go. We haven't got an easy run of fixtures, so we'll hope that it improves. But I'm not particularly hopeful. Because I have a funny feeling. I could be wrong, but I have a funny feeling with Liverpool, United, and Brighton in the next month.
What, in the league?
Sorry?
In the league?
Liverpool's obviously in the League Cup.
Yeah.
And Arsenal. Oh, yeah, and Arsenal. There you go.
We'll take that as it comes. It might be fucking different.
But yeah, I don't know if there's anything else you want to add, Ben.
Other than the fact that I think like Moyes is going to have to start paying for like meds for me after this fucking. No, nothing to add.
A bit of Brighton news because none of us like them.
United.
Man United. What is going on at Man United?
Do you know what makes me laugh?
It needs to keep going happening.
Is that Harry Maguire and Eric Ten Klub got nominated for Player and Manager of the Month, and then they got to get fucked.
They won it. Ben.
No, they won it.
Did they? I thought so. They've actually. All right. Even better then.
Eric Ten Hag won Player Manager, and Garnacho scored the goal of the month.
Literally, it was a whole Man United.
So United win every hint of the month, and then go and get fucked by Bournemouth.
I think fans are just fucking sick of it, and they went, Ken, Harry Maguire's a knob, we'll just get him to do it. And then Eric Ten Hag's just another bigger knob, so we'll just give him Manager of the Month. I
don't know if you will be shocked. Gary Neville on his podcast today was blaming it on the Glazers. Both of your heads went down, by the way, simultaneously.
Do you know why? Because it seems to be, no matter when they shit the bed, right, it's not the players' fault, even though it is. Yeah. It's not the manager's fault, even though it is. They go, the people that are spending loads and loads of money on us, they're the ones at fault. You're just like, right, we've said this for about a decade now.
They're losing because of a leaky roof. Right?
Oh, fuck off. Like, no, you're losing because you've got half your team that don't want to be there. You've got a manager who doesn't seem to know what the fuck he's doing. And then you're moaning about people that are actually putting money in the club. You can't moan that they've not spent. They've spent fucking 70 million on a fidget spinner.
See, when they're playing Bayern Munich in the Champions League and Man City and Real Madrid, I don't mind the argument that the Glazers aren't putting in as much money as they could. I don't mind that argument because I think that's semi-fair. You look at Bayern Munich right now. No, 2 seconds. What I meant was Bayern Munich got Harry Maguire. Not Harry Maguire. Harry Kane. Jesus Christ.
Jay knows something that we don't know.
Pay the money for him. No, Man United didn't want to pay the money for him, but that was due to FFP apparently. So if Man United owners wanted to put more money in, then they might have got players like that. But I'm sorry. When you lose against Bournemouth 3-0. Let's stop blaming it on. On the Glazers. Mate, they're not playing the game.
Yeah, you got players who don't want to be there, and you got a manager who seems to look fucking clueless at the moment.
And all he does is just raid the Dutch league for players.
Yeah,
so he's ever done.
It does me.
You've got Rashford, who 3-4 seasons ago, he was lighting up the Premier League. He was going to be he's the new Bex. He's going to do this. He's going to lead England to this. He's going to do that. He's done fuck all the past year and a bit.
Yeah.
And he just looks, his attitude and his actual image when he's actually sitting on the bench or training or warming up, he just looks like, I don't care about the result. I'll just pick my paycheck up on Monday and I'll be happy.
About him, right? I think he is one of the reasons why so many managers have failed at his club. I don't mean by his performances. You know, when you always get, I was saying this fun enough to someone last night, is when they you know when all the managers go for a hard spell, and then like there usually becomes a media rumbling that the players don't like how the manager is, and then about a month later he gets sacked. Have you ever realised that Rashford's one of the only people that are still in that team
Solskjaer.
from all the way back?
Who was the one after Mourinho? Solskjaer, Mourinho. There
Van
was
Gaal.
somebody before there, Van Gaal.
Louis Van Gaal.
Yeah,
Your Ollie.
that's 3 managers. Yeah,
Ollie.
Solskjaer.
Ragnick.
Yeah, you've got all those players, and it's not the whole team. There's only like 3 or 4 players, and they never get to.
You can't convince me. You can't
Rashford
convince
was
me that
there.
Dalot is a bad
Bruno.
influence. Dallow's one of them as well that's been there a long time. I don't believe Dallow's a bad influence. He just doesn't look it. He doesn't look
Joel,
it
for me, if I was a United fan, you're looking at someone like Diogo Dalot. He's not a local lad, and he seems to be putting in a fair amount of effort each game. Rashford can't be fucked to track back. Or he can't be fucked to go for a run or take someone on.
Getting flung left back, right back, wherever
I
side
bet
they need
what
him
I mean
on,
is he's not a local lad and he's putting the effort in.
No.
And you got Neville and that who they suck off Rashford as soon as he scores 1 goal. But they're not mentioning the fact that he's barely trying for his home club. Like, pull your thumb out, mate. Where's the criticism for it? They need to be coming out and they need to, these players, and Bruno, by the way, because as good as Bruno is, his mentality is up his arse.
By the way,
that's what I was just about to say. He's meant to be the captain of Manchester United, and he doesn't do anything behind the scenes. Like, he doesn't come out and say, he doesn't say this, doesn't do that. You know what they need? They're missing the Roy Keane of what he used to be like. Oh, remember fucking Neville and Vieira in the tunnel? Oh, something like that. Who?
You've got one in there, genuinely, and you'll laugh at this. I genuinely think you give the armband to Scott McTominay.
You can do.
But
what I mean is, Fernandes is too far up his own arse that you have the likes of Roy Keane back in the day that didn't give a fuck. He could have a shit performance, but he would still be there with the team. But he would also,
point, right?
But he would also tear into the team.
We only think Bruno got the armband to reduce cards because he can't shut up and going over to the ref. Jay said this the other week.
So did you see he got a yellow for dissent?
When did he get the what? Was that
today? No, sorry, yesterday. Sorry, he got a yellow for dissent. Yeah. So he got a yellow for dissent. Does anyone know the ramifications around that?
Go on.
So he actually misses the game at Anfield. Was that?
Oh no, they're going to lose the game they're already going to lose.
No, I'm not saying that. That's.
No, I mean,
I'm trying to look more nuanced. Is he done that on purpose? Because I think he has.
The thing is, right, when you see him on the pitch at the moment, he only seems to be fucked off.
He's not smart enough.
Not a decision that makes him look good. So when it's one that like rejects a free kick or something like that where he can get in on goal, he gets really pissed off and he'll have a go at the ref. But if it's in the buttfuck of nowhere or it's up the wing or it's something that doesn't really affect him, well, we saw it. What game are we watching where United are actively being attacked and he's just thundering along the halfway line?
Oh, it's Palace.
Like,
it's Palace at Old Trafford.
Run?
He's just sitting there while Palace has got it at the right wing. He's just sitting there, just
fucking do something. Like, if I'm a United fan, I'm spitting.
No, because they're as delusional as the fucking ones on the pitch. Is what the fucking problem is. I've got a Man United pal that Fernandes attitude's fine. Just because he shouts a bit, he deserves to be United's captain. Fucking Onana at the start of the season, he was the best keeper in the league. Brilliant. And fucking Højlund was going to out fucking score Haaland. Know what I mean? Fuck off. Know your own fucking role and actually fucking admit when your team is shit. Because for years and years, I was one of those fans that I would be like, yeah, Ken, the team, we got fucking shafted 3-0, but there's always next week.
When did you
you need to fuck. Two games ago. Fucking, but nowadays, if they're shit, I'm going to say they're shit.
Honestly,
doesn't matter if I come in here and you. Well, remember fucking I was on about Havertz and his runs because I'll never fucking get rid of this. You two sat here and fucking laughed at me. But he had the fucking. He might have had a shit game. I would have said he had a shit game then. But he didn't have a shit game. You know what I mean? You'd have some fans that would just jump on the bandwagon and go, Ken, what? His fucking price tag was shit, so he's shit. No. He didn't do what he was supposed to, but he still showed a bit of fucking something. United fans, fucking I reckon Onana can clap and catch a ball, and he's winning the fucking Golden Glove. Like,
No,
you know what I mean?
I think if you need to show or sum up United in one, because I said this fun enough about the youth system, didn't I? Is they had Amrabat on today, Amrabat on yesterday, and he was shocking. And they've openly bought Amrabat when you've got that. Is it Kobe Mainu?
Yeah.
In centre mid. He wasn't. He was good against Everton. He wasn't brilliant the game after. But he's also very young. Just put him in. Just what's the
Yeah, I
problem?
think Amrabat's shit though. Like he's come in. I think I've watched 3-4 United games,
But he
and
had a
all
World
he's done
Cup,
is just
mate.
leave shit on people.
Yeah, but he had a World Cup. That's what.
Yeah, you mean he had a good World Cup?
Yeah, no, yeah. Oh, I apologise. Yeah, he had a good World Cup. He had a World Cup. That's it. Right in everyone's eyes. Oh, look, 4 billion people are watching it. He must be well good. It's.
I think Man United fans are going, we need to spend the money, we need to spend the money. They're on about selling Casemiro in January. They have no idea what they're going to do with Rashford. They sold De Gea, and De Gea is better than Onana. He just is.
I think Newcastle.
They're wanting them to spend the money, but they're not getting the correct players in. It's the problem.
It was the obvious one when Johnny Evans comes on.
Oh god. Oh, just.
He was part of the reason fucking Leicester went down.
Just to say, you're putting Johnny Evans on. You have Raphael Varane on the bench.
That is mad.
He'll be gone.
Yeah.
I think he'll go to France.
Get him? I'd take him tomorrow. He'd never come to West Ham, but get him, man.
I can see him going to a fucking Lyon or a Marseille. Varane. He needs to go, right? So he needs to go. Casemiro needs to go.
Martial.
Who's that? Lindelof needs to go. Martial needs to go. No, when I say Lindelof, I actually like Lindelof, but under United, he isn't as good as what they seem to think he is.
Yeah.
Anthony needs to go. Who else?
Problem is, though, mate, is they bought half of the players that you're on about. They've bought in the last 2-3 years. If they sell Anthony right now, what's he going for?
£2.
15.
Like, no, but the thing is, Ben, they have to buy out his contract, so it's like at least 40-odd, 50-odd.
Yeah, no one's
paying 50 million for Anthony.
No.
He's useless.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. He's fucking awful.
I done a TikTok on it. Nicholas Pepe at least showed a fucking thing about him to actually show what he was good. Anthony,
he did turn around in circles.
No, he didn't. He didn't. He could score a free kick. What did Anthony do?
He spins.
Turn around in a circle.
Yeah.
Exactly. Oh.
The fucking human Beyblade.
I just can't.
I think you have them soon, don't you, Gav? You have Man United soon. I think you have them just after we have. So we go to Liverpool in the League Cup. And why did I think you lot have United soon, or do you not? No, I'm completely swapping shit. I think. But they have a hard bloody run of fixtures. I'm just looking at it. They have Liverpool at Anfield. They have us at London Stadium. That's probably a very easy game at the moment. Aston Villa, and then Nottingham Forest on New Year's Eve, which I don't think is an easy game away either. And then Spurs, when Spurs have everyone fit on the 20th of Jan, so that'll be fun.
We have United. 2 seconds. We have United.
They're not getting top 6 this year, are they?
In May.
I would be very bloody surprised if they did.
Yeah.
I unless some miracle that team starts functioning, I don't see it happening. I think the looking at the other top people in the top 4 at the moment, United aren't getting close.
I don't think so, but they're actually scraping results though. Is the problem?
Nuts. It's the same as you lot. You don't look as bad as them, but you're both scraping results when you don't look brilliant.
Yeah.
They look terrible.
Yeah.
Like, what made me laugh was when Gary Neville came up about that Everton game and he went, that could be a turning stone. It wasn't. Everton are so poor that game.
And also as well,
they should have probably been ahead at the end of the first half that game, but
was it yesterday? Was Neville in our game yesterday? Commentating.
No, Carragher was.
Is it Carragher?
I like
It must have been a game today then. I was listening to the commentary and Neville said something, and I just thought to myself, I went, that's it. He needs to hang up his fucking microphone. Like, it was just, it didn't, for what was going on in the game, it wasn't what he was actually looking at. Like, he said something completely opposite of what happened. He needs to fucking go. I'm sick of him already. Of sick of him, full stop.
We'll go through predictions if that's okay. Arsenal Brighton is the next game. The next game for Arsenal. The next game for Arsenal. That is at the Emirates. So go on, Gav. I'll let you.
I don't fucking know. I struggle nowadays, can that?
That's why your hair's going further back, I think.
Oh, I can. Tell the fucking barber keep more on top and it's fucking shave it off. 2-0 Arsenal. Get Ramsdale back in there. Keep a clean sheet.
What do you think?
It's what I hope.
By the way, just for some context, because Ben won't know this either, when Raya let in that goal, I literally sent Gavin a message with Raya with the dead face emoji on there, like the little skull. And he went, actually, mate, I'm fucking sick of it.
Mate, I'm telling you, if I wasn't pissed, it would have been so much worse. I was just gone. I was fucking gone. I think, I don't even, it's when the goal went in, I didn't even rage. I just went, it's fucking typical. I was like, it was one of those, like, inside I was absolutely livid, but I just couldn't voice anything. And no, 2-0. Get Ramsdale back in. Ryan needs to fucking, I can break his collarbone or something not to be in the starting lineup.
Ben?
1-0.
You say like a true politician, Ben, can't you? 1-0.
No, I think it'll be 1-0.
Though. You usually go around the houses.
Yeah, because I want a bit of context in it.
I'd say 1-0 because of how you played against Villa. I reckon Brighton will give you a good game. I don't think there'll be more than 2 goals in the game.
Okay.
I'm calling 3-2 Brighton.
That's good. I'll do that. Well done. Where have you plucked that one from?
I don't know, mate. You
know
what?
What's that fucking funded on?
By the way, I've had the most correct score prediction, I think, out of this whole pod. So how about you shut your fucking mouth and state your place, right?
That's because I keep going positive, mate. That's the only reason you're doing well.
No,
where's it coming from?
I called 3-1 West Ham Spurs. It was obviously 2-1. But okay. West Ham Wolves. Where's it coming from? Ball knowledge, mate. West Ham Wolves. Gav, I'll let you go first.
That's not a fucking answer. I think when you ask, like, you can Ben? Who's Ben? Ben. Class, you've just said something, so now I know.
I can't be
anyway, what is it? Wolves. Where is it? Molyneux?
No, at home.
1-1.
1-1?
Yeah, why not?
I think if you gave me that right now, I think I'd take it.
Yeah, they didn't look good yesterday.
Ben's going to say 4-0 West Ham. Moisey hat-trick. Kevin Nolan nods in the fourth.
2-1 West Ham.
This is what I mean, man. I try not to be negative, but like...
No, I was going to go 2-1 Wolves, but I decided I'll go positive. I hope we win 4-1.
Go for you feel, Ben.
No, because if I go negative, right, I'm giving in to what Moyes is trying to do at the club. So go positive, give us a fucking result. Let's beat fucking Wolves.
What's he trying to do? What's he trying to do?
Suck the fucking life out of me. That's what he's trying to do.
It. He's doing it anyway.
Yeah, look at my face. Look at my face. Am I fucking miserable enough yet, David? Do I look like I'm having fun?
It's actually David Moyes.
I'm calling 3-1 Wolves.
3-1 Wolves.
Yeah, there's a reason behind that. I'll tell you.
No, thank fuck.
Is we look leggy today. We've got a game on Thursday at home against Freiburg. Freiburg have been absolutely ripping it up in the Europa League. So I think we're probably going to get our asses handed to us that game, but we'll get run around at least. And we're always leggy on Sunday. And they play a back three and they go quite attacking against you. And I don't think we can handle that. So that's where it comes from, Gav. And we also have Liverpool the week after that, which we might do a little video on because me and Gavin are both down there. Let's go, boys. Wait for West Ham to lose that fucking game as well.
No. Liverpool get lucky and score a fucking last minute equaliser or something.
No.
They're quite good at that.
I've already called it, mate. We'll go 2-0 up at half time, and then they'll bring Salah, Sabitzer, Nunes, and fucking
Jota.
Diaz on straight away. Bang! All 4 of them on. 4-2 win for Liverpool. Easy. And they celebrate in front of us every goal because they're cunts. I think that's pretty much it for me. It's the 10th day. It's the 10th day of December. Not far away from Christmas now.
Sorry, just to interrupt here. Has our game been postponed to the 28th now? So when I looked, it said that the one on the 26th was postponed and now it's played on the 28th.
It is, in fact, the 28th, yes, at night. 8:15. They think those fixtures about because Amazon have got them.
I want them to fucking keep doing what they're doing. I can they're losing the rights and stuff. I think they're good. I think it's better than fucking Sky most of the time.
West Ham Spurs with Eni Aluko and Les Ferdinand.
Oh, I mean, yeah, get fucking better people, I suppose. Alan Shearer was flying all about the fucking gaff. He was at fucking Arsenal's one, and then he was at Newcastle's one the next game day at Goodison.
He loves a bit of Bowen, though, because, Bowen's just class, isn't he?
He just loves Bowen's misses. So it is. It's like most people.
I mean, he's better than anything you've got at the moment, but that's fine.
I like Bowen. I just appreciate his misses more.
He's better than Saka. That isn't even controversial to say that, I think.
Go on, clip and put it on TikTok then.
Sorry?
Can we clip that and put that on TikTok and see what the majority say?
Right, shut up. Right. Anyway, that's us. You'll see us next week as well. If we get through Freiburg, I might put a video up on Thursday. Let's see how it goes. If we decide to have an embarrassing defeat, I'm not bothering. But yeah, have a nice weekend, lads.
See you in a bit.
Yeah, no.